Pro Football Hall of Fame, the end result of careers spanning years in one's lifetime. The end result in the ending journey of many football players from Pop Warner, Little League, middle school, high school, to college, and to professional football. The place where legacies, careers, and lifetimes are preserved for future generations of fans and future football players to visit and experience and to dream, to say, that's going to be me up there one day, getting a gold jacket, getting a statue bus, speaking to hundreds upon thousands of fans, to family, former football coaches, about the impact that the game itself and they have had on their lives. Some of my all-time favorite football players are in those halls being preserved. From Sammy Ball all the way to Jim Brown, to Joe Montana, all the way to Deion Sanders, from Doug Williams all the way to Peyton Manning. The legends of the game are preserved here. From the owners, the coaches, the football players, and contributors of the game. All of them have hopes of being enshrined there, to be among the greatest that the game has ever produced in professional football. But one of the urban myths that John Madden, heaven rest his soul, Hall of Fame class of 2006, he said, and I still laugh at this, but maybe it is true, that when everyone in the Hall of Fame leaves, the visitors, the cleaners, the workers, when everyone leaves, the bus actually talked to each other about football or what brought them there. Maybe it's crazy, but I'll take my cues from one of the greatest coaches and the greatest broadcasters of pro football than anyone else. I belabor this because to get enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame is such a great honor that to actually be named as a Hall of Famer will cement your career as one of the greatest. In comes football coach Bill Belichick. If you look at this man's life and his record as a professional football coach, you can only hope to have half the career he did. In his career as an assistant coach and later on head coach, he has won 8 Super Bowl champions, 2 as an assistant coach for the New York Giants, and 6 of them as head coach for the New England Patriots alongside Tom Brady. 8 total Super Bowls as an assistant and head coach. That is very, very impressive for any football player, let alone football coach. This is a guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes football. And even after his professional coaching career in the NFL ended, he became head coach of North Carolina Tar Heels. But looking at his resume as a professional, a 3-time Associated Press NFL Coach of the Year, that should show you, along with the Super Bowl champions and everything else he's done in his career, he's a shoo-in to become a Hall of Fame coach, to get the Golden Blazer. to get a bronze statue in the Hall of Fame. Honestly, the man needs his own wing, right next to the Tom Brady wing. I'm not joking about that at all. The man is beyond what we consider the best of professional football. That he's a shoo-in to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Unfortunately, that is not going to happen. On January 27th, it was reported that Belichick was not elected to the Hall of Fame on the first ballot, failing to get the 40 of 50 votes. The panel consisted of media members and members of the Hall of Fame. That's what we call in the award committee, in any award situation, whether it be the Academy Awards or the Grammys, in any situation, as a snub. A straight up snub. Now, rumors abound that the candidacy was stopped by longtime Indianapolis Colts executive Bill Polian, who was one of the voters. Others are going to say it's because of Spygate and Deflategate. Now, a quick explanation of both. Spygate is when it was reported that the New England Patriots were actually videotaping opposing coaches' signals during games with Belichick's full knowledge. And as for the Deflategate, oh boy. Now this could be spoiled apples by the Indianapolis Colts in 2014, but apparently, allegedly, Tom Brady, the then quarterback of the Patriots, ordered the deliberate deflation of footballs used by the Patriots to help them win the AFC Championship. Now, Brady was suspended for the first 4 games of the 2016 season, and the Patriots were fined $1 million. But nothing happened to Belichick in either instance. So maybe this is karma justice. Maybe this is just reaping what he sows. But in either case, both scandals actually caused a very, very, very big black eye to Belichick. And maybe this is what happened that caused him to be snubbed out of the Hall of Fame. He may still get in the Hall of Fame in some future date. That's going to happen sooner or later. There's no way you can keep a person like Belichick with his coaching resume away from the Hall of Fame. Maybe they're trying to wait until Tom Brady gets in, make it an all-Patriot affair. Because we all know that Brady is getting in the Hall of Fame, no question. A 6-time Super Bowl winning head coach and his quarterback. I would pay money to see that happen at the ceremony. But the fact is, it's not happening now, but it will happen soon. And no amount of crying from his former players, from members of the media, is going to change what it is. No amount of calls from the media about how they should reform the Hall of Fame induction process is going to change anything. Belichick is not going in this year. Get over it. He will eventually. It's only a matter of time and waiting. And don't worry, if what John Madden said is true, Belichick has a lot of stories to tell. When the lights go out, the museum is closed and everybody's gone. He's got a lot of stories to tell everyone in that room.